myself. One of the questions is, what was one thing you had to surrender to God before saying I do? I really like that question because one of the things that I can think off the top of my head before we got married that I really had to surrender to was my way.
We're gonna keep this under 2 minutes, right?
One of the things I had to surrender to was the fact that I wanted it on my own terms. Once God showed me that He was to be my husband, and because I had promised Him that if that was to be my husband and the vision that He showed me came to pass, then that was where it was like, okay, I'm not going to doubt anymore. Because for the longest I've doubted and I was worried that I was jumping into something so quickly. Before I said I do, I just trusted God. Once God showed me, I was like, okay, I'm a believer. Whatever, moving forward, I know this is my husband and I trust him and I know he has a relationship with Christ. So yeah. What was one thing you had to surrender to God before saying I do?
Okay. You ready?
I've been recording.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Said I do.
Before I got married, before I said I do, the main thing that I had to surrender to God was my own will. And I'm in the same season today, even this very minute, that it's not about me. And in order to really walk in your calling, walk in the fullness, walk in your blessing of a wife, you got to submit yourself. You got to give up your own will in a sense, and acknowledge that he's the one leading you and guiding you. I would have never found her had I not been listening to him. So I had to submit myself even when it came to saying I do to her. So my will, not my will, but his will.